From
think we're
Los
ready.
Angeles, California, they are the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Hello there, friendaroonies, and welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. Joining me from a parallel universe, the bearded, booger-devouring cosmic being known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo, rah, rah.
And joining us today, a very special guest, Dookie Boy the Cocksucker.
Hey guys, just for today though, we'll see about next week or the future episodes. But thanks
Great
for
to have
having
you
me,
back.
guys.
It's been a while.
Well, I'm here to promote Outkick Bets podcast, and we got to do an NFL pick them contest for the playoffs. So that's pretty much what I'm here to talk about, and I'll weigh in on whatever you guys got going on.
Yep, I mean, Jeff is also here to promote Dookie Boy's Cock Zit Cream. It's a cream that'll turn your cock purple so you don't mistake it for a zit and try to pop it. Dookie Boy's Cock Zit Cream. Get it on DookieBoyTheCocksucker.com. Fuck,
And Etsy.
we got
And
to
Etsy.
we got to snag that domain name quick.
Yeah, we do.
Let's see. You know that
What, you're going to type it in Google Chrome? DookieBoyTheCocksucker.com?
it says you might want to check if there's a typo in DookieBoyTheCocksucker.com.
Absolutely not. That's exactly how we spell it.
So, like, anytime that you're doing a production, like TV show, movie, or what have you, and somebody mentions a, quote-unquote fictional website, they have to snag that domain name ahead of time. Just because if somebody already has it and have launched a business, there are legal grounds or some shit, and there are also like somebody could just snag it. Like if somebody on The Office just like made up some website like Dwight'sPoopshoot.com or some shit like that, and then it's an available domain name, and some viewer snags it, they could turn that into something.
That in The Office, that thing that Ryan tried to get going where it logged up, it sent a message to all of your social medias, your fax, your pager.
Yeah, woof.com.
Yep, woof.
Yeah, I'm sure they had to snag that. It's a weird thing, now that I'm on the other side of this shit. I see how the sausage is made and all the annoying little things you have to do ahead of time. So there's a domain name in John Cooper that I had to snag. And being that it's taken so long for the goddamn movie to come out, you have to like hold on to it for a certain amount of time after the movie's released as well. So I'm just pissing money away squatting on this domain name. Very silly one. I do get emails sometimes saying that like check what your domain name is worth. And I think it's worth like $600, so maybe I could sell it when the dust settles.
Yeah, dude, make some of that budget back.
Oh, man, that has been a pain in the fucking ass, dealing with all the paperwork and stuff I have to turn over because the deadline is in a couple weeks. And I want to make sure I hit it so the movie doesn't get delayed. And boy, it is annoying. There is way more stuff you have to do than I thought.
How do you deal with deadline pressure? Because personally, I am a procrastinator and I need the pressure of a deadline to motivate me.
I'm the opposite. The second they're like, oh, and here's the deadline, I immediately start sweating. I get anxious. It's all I think about. And I want to make sure I get everything ticked off just so I know it's ready.
But you get working on the project as quickly as possible, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was, they gave me the delivery date while I was in Jersey. So I was just like, fuck. I'm already losing 2 weeks out of this month because everything shuts down for Christmas and New Year's. So I just, every day I was chipping away at things getting stuff lined up so when people are back at their desks, I can hassle them for things. And it's going to be close, but I think I'll make it. It's just, and I'm also terrible with administrative stuff, like filling out forms. People are always asking me shit, and people have different names for certain things. And it's like, did you mean this? Nope, didn't mean that. It's something that's similar to that with a slightly different name. And, a lot of times I have to hit up fucking other people because they know more about this shit than I do, and they take forever to respond, and I have to fucking hassle them. And it is stressing me the fuck out because I am the opposite of that. I want everything lined up and in a row as soon as possible. That way, if there's any hiccups, I have time before the deadline to solve whatever those issues might be. And apparently, a lot of other people don't share that same thing. So I'm sitting here pulling my fucking pubes out by the fistful. I ran out of pubes. Now I'm ripping out my grundle hair.
Yeah, I don't have the same kind of urgency. Until
I need a deadline too. Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
I work better with a deadline.
Once this deadline comes and goes, because people are like, oh, you must be so relieved now that you got distribution. And it's like, nope. I am every one of my nerves is fried because I want to meet this deadline. Once that deadline comes and goes, then I'll sit back and I'll have a pina colada and put sunglasses on and sit outside on somebody's front yard because I don't have one.
No, you can't be relieved or at ease until your movie's on a platform.
Yeah.
That's the mentality you need to have.
By the way, today, January 5th, this marks 15 years since I coasted into Los Angeles.
Nice.
15 years since the scariest snowstorm of my life.
Yep. Yeah, and I hopefully this year 15, because I've gotten to do some cool shit. I've worked on a couple different radio shows, worked myself up to a co-host of a radio show, worked on a few TV shows, made an app that became synonymous with epic fails. At least personally.
He's talking about freaky scenes, Jeff.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I bought that, I think.
I got to run the Ninja Warrior course.
Yeah, you completed more of it than any of your co-hosts on the show you were on.
I participated in multiple boxing events in Vegas in front of thousands of people.
You were pitched to by a college-level fastball pitcher.
Yeah. Broke my thumb.
You got a jaywalking ticket?
Got two.
Several.
Right? Two jaywalking tickets. Made a movie.
Multiple jaywalking offender.
I made a movie and
4 apartments.
4 apartments.
Yeah.
I feel like this has to be the year where I actually have something to show for it all, other than cool stories.
Yeah, I'm at a similar crossroads, so I hear you.
But it's been, look at this. Fucking doing MSPH for 15 years. Been doing a successful Patreon for it for 8 years. A lot of shit. Mm-hmm. It's been a lot of work and a whole lot of nothing to show for it, but it's been fun. It's been a hell of a ride. And
we get the sick poster.
Got that fucking thing. But you know what? I think there's 2 ways of looking at it. Either 1, I'm determined, or 2, I'm too stupid to know when to give up. But either way, keep plugging along. I'll do this for 15 more fucking years if I have to. Something's got to connect, right? Something's got to hit.
Maybe there's a third option. It's just like, you don't really got anything else better to do. But fuck it, let's just stick it out.
2 short films.
It's true. There you go. You're an artist and a fartist.
Yeah. Dude, my farts have been gnarly lately because I've been trying to eat better again. So I got those healthy person farts. They're not the ones that, sound like an old door creaking shut for like 15 seconds. They're the ones that kind of sound like you dropped like 3 wet snowballs on the floor. They're bad. But we're not here to talk about my farts. Jeff, you're our special guest today. And You've mentioned in the past, you do this every year. You go to Vegas and you put in a big old healthy bet to be a part of a contest, a pool, right? But what's the official terminology on that? What do you call it?
It's an NFL betting contest, and I've been entering the Circa Million, it's called, at Circa Sports in Las Vegas, biggest sports book in the world, I think, definitely Vegas. And it's you pick 5 games against the spread every regular season week. There's 18 weeks, so you have 90 picks. And the team or the person with the highest winning percentage at the end of the season wins $1 million. It pays down 100 places, and it's tiered payouts from 1 million down to 500,000 and so on and so forth. So this year I did my best ever. I finished 53-37, and I got 129th out of 5,685 people.
Oh,
So I missed the money by 29 spots, and really, it was really one game. I missed out on one game, and it cost me, I think, like $2,500, I think, is what the first
oh,
payout was. I ended up
Oh,
tying, they do these quarterly contests throughout the season because they understand how hard it is to finish in the top 100 and how many people enter. And if you have a few bad weeks, like you're fucked. So to keep people engaged in the contest and like thinking, well, just engage, they do quarterly contests where you can win money over like a 4 week span of the season. I tied for fifth in the third quarter, and that paid out like $900. The season long entry is 1,000. So I almost got my money back. So I'm pretty much have a free entry the next year. That's nice, but it's pretty disappointing. My how I ended my and entering week 17, I was tied for I think 45th, so I was in the money, and I finished 4-6 in the last 2 weeks to fall out of the money.
who is to who's to blame for this? Is there a one single person, not you, but like in
Yeah.
the NFL that you can squarely place the blame on? Is it Johnson?
I can look up my stats and see who I think the Eagles fucked me pretty good this year. Shuddy's Eagles. um,
they put it in my mouth.
yeah,
And
exactly.
I mean, unless you picked them against the spread yesterday, they had nothing to do with it. You were in 45th going into yesterday.
Well, going into 2 weeks ago, I didn't pick against them, and they actually made me money back towards the end of the year. I'm kind of stalling until I pull up my stats. Um, I think I went 0 for 3 betting against the Eagles. I think I went 1 for 3 betting against the 49ers. So those are my two um, biggest villains this season. But I went 3-0 betting on the Eagles. So yeah, no, I have no beef with the Eagles. Who fucked me big time? The Miami Dolphins, the Buffalo Bills, the Houston Texans, they all fucked me. So
So
Steph
it wasn't
loves
like
getting fucked by Texans.
this wasn't one of those things. Now, I know absolutely nothing about football and the surrounding betting nonsense, but like there wasn't like a single play where you were watching like in Hot Tub Time Machine when Cordry is like making bets on games that already happened, but then like a squirrel runs out and fucks up a play. Like there's no like
yeah.
squirrel ran out on the field and you're like, oh, if it wasn't for that fucking squirrel, I would have made $3,000.
Um, not a squirrel, but yeah, I mean that crazy blocked field goal touchdown by the Eagles and the Rams in week 3. That's one loss there. There was a penalty called on a missed game-winning field goal by the Colts in week 2 that should have never been a penalty. They gave them another kick, and they hit the kick and they beat the Broncos. That's another loss. So there's I don't know $6,000 right there on those 2 losses. I had a couple Ravens losses where they held double-digit leads in the fourth quarter, once against T-Bone's Buffalo Bills early in the season. Um, that those two losses, that would put me up to 30,000 if those four games broke my way. There was a couple other shitty losses that I'm failing to remember. Oh, I had the Titans this week, and their quarterback looked like a fucking superstar for the first drive and got injured on a touchdown run and then came out of the game, and then they just completely folded. So certain things like that, and it's just that's like betting on the NFL. That's gambling. Just these little things here or there can fuck you up, and yeah, in a season-long contest, a result in week three could end up having $1,000 ramifications, and that's essentially what happened with me in a few of these games. And I've had some friends that I've talked about it with, and I've shared my record. My record's fucking sick. Like my win rate's 59%, and in the NFL, that's insane. And I've had a few of my friends, so I've told them my record, like, damn, dude, it's pretty sick, and you're kind of lucky. I was like, no. Like, I've actually gotten unlucky this year. Like, I track all my picks against what's called noise canceled scores, where it just looks at the
Oh my
efficiency and it removes like the random, like what you're talking about, how it's like a squirrel runs on the field. Well, these noise canceled scores essentially take out the random outcomes in football and just looks at net efficiency. And I should have had two more wins than I actually did based on net efficiency. I don't know. It's all boring shit that the Puminati, I'm assuming, doesn't care about. But
There's a lot of
story
science that
short,
goes behind your loss.
yeah, there's some math or whatever, some analysis, but ultimately it's just like a couple breaks here or there cost me thousands of dollars, and it fucking sucks. And I have to. It's like 365 more days till hockey tryouts. I got to toughen up. Like I just got to sit here for the next fucking 9 months, angry, just angry.
Yeah, because I
But
feel like I would rather come in last place than come that close to making money.
well, going back to the whole thing where they offer you incentives, there's $100,000 reward for the booby prize, last place.
No
So
way.
I would have preferred last place too.
Dude, you
Actually,
get $100,000 for coming in last?
yeah, it's called the booby prize, and they have quarterly booby prizes.
Dude, I should apply.
No,
I have
dude.
boobies.
If you can pick all losers, you can pick all winners. It's just as difficult. It doesn't. I mean, that's effectively what I'm doing anyway.
What, Jeff, what are you new here?
I'm the loser of a game, and I bet the opposite side.
Are you new here, Jeff? I'm very good at losing.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, but see, you
gotta
would
go
do.
in trying to win that.
I'm already getting
Yeah.
emails because a bunch of forms that I filled out today before the show, I filled them out wrong.
Yeah, but
But you're-
not right.
Yeah, your Kevin Kraft luck is you would come in second to last place.
Yeah, and not make any money.
Oh, that's true.
It might pay out the bottom five. and
You
the-
would just be
the-
out $1,000. You'd just be out of. You'd do just bad enough that you don't make any money.
Yeah.
Well, we check in with you on this adventure every year, Jeff. So it sucks to see you came so close yet so far.
No.
But you know,
And my golf season starts in in a week or two, and I gotta redeem myself after that choke job too.
Jesus.
At least I made more money on that. I think I made like 7,000 on that last year.
Whoa. Whew. All right. Well, let's real quick. We haven't done these in a while. Let's pop on over
Voicemails, yay!
and check in with a few of our friends in the Puminati. Which one to start with? Ooh, this is a good one.
That's right, this party hour. Ken the Lawn Guy here. I have a question for Jeff, sort of.
It's a good thing we had you on as a guest today, Jeff.
Hey, I had to promote DookieBoyTheCocksucker.com.
And
No,
Dookie
you're-
Boy's Coxit cream.
Yeah, the Coxit cream.
Sorry, I forget. I'm promoting so many things.
My wife is a science teacher, middle school science, and she's
It's
new to
terrible at
teaching that
science.
age group, and they had to learn about an animal. and the animal is called an aardwolf. And I'm just wondering if Jeff could please describe to us what exactly an aardwolf is, and also some of its habits and where it likes to live, and maybe if it has any special survival techniques that it uses to get by in the world. So that's an aardwolf. And I've been really enjoying the shows lately, guys. So keep up the good work. Peace.
Oh, can you use it in a sentence?
Already have some details if you're gonna sketch what I think an aardwolf looks like.
Yeah, well, first let's get
Is
like
that the plan?
what was this? He was like its behavior and all that stuff. Like what's an aardwolf do?
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to figure out. I thought
That too.
I feel like it's
He wants you to educate us about aardwolves
Sure.
from what they look like
no problem.
to what they do.
I feel like they're a forest animal, and they have a long, almost like a long nose, like an elephant, but like a body similar to like a sea lion. But then again, it does have four legs. So I want to go like hairless, long nose to like eat ants. I feel like an aardwolf eats ants with its long nose or long mouth. It doesn't have a lot of hair, and it does have four legs. Not a long tail.
This motherfucker's hairless, or just
Hairless,
hairless.
which is rare for the forest.
What
So
about
it's a forest creature?
I think.
what about
Yeah.
its teeth?
It has them.
Sick.
I don't know. Let's put pointy conehead teeth on them.
The fuck's a conehead? Oh, like sharpened
Dean
teeth?
Aykroyd.
Okay.
You know how they have. Don't they have like two sets of teeth?
They got some. Yeah, they have like sharp teeth, like monster teeth.
You've seen Coneheads, right?
Yeah,
I used to like that movie a lot growing up.
I would say it's not as bad as the rap it gets. It's not a great movie, but it's not an absolute clunker. There were some funny moments.
Let me look it up on Letterboxd. What do you guys think the score is?
Oh, it's going to be in the twos. I would say.
2.3.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, I'll go lower. I'll go 2.2.
Coneheads.
What sort of ears are we talking about on this motherfucker, Jeff?
2.6.
Ooh. All right, Shuddy's closer.
Ears. I'll do flappy ones that hang down a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'm not very good at ears. Hold on. Bear with me, everybody. I'm doing a, police sketch of Jeff.
While Kevin's drawing the aardwolf, Jeff, describe its behavior and what it likes to do other than just live in the forest.
Like its hobbies, like it's with the aardwolf's hobbies.
What does it like to do in its free time?
Loves watching basketball, just like me and the aardwolf could hang out.
Is it a social creature or is it a solitary creature?
I think they're like a lone wolf. The Lone Rangers. I think it hangs out by itself for the most part.
Do you think it's angry or happy?
I think it's angry. I think it wishes it has friends and it doesn't. It doesn't know how to socialize.
What does it eat?
Rodents, small animals.
Ooh. What about if this is a dude? What are we talking about, cock size wise?
Is
Like
it
a
packing
fucking fruit
heat?
bat.
Is
No.
it packing heat?
It's got a tiny dick.
Ooh. Okay.
That's part of his anger towards society and his Lone Rangerism. The Lone Rangers. That's another movie I got to rewatch.
Okay. How do you spell aardwolf?
Dude, I'm usually good at that. I've been thinking about that since this voicemail, since we started listening to this voicemail. ARD. Hey, say it again.
Aardwolf.
Wolf.
Aardwolf.
Ard.
I mean,
Ardewalf. Wait,
nope.
Aardwolf?
I'm sorry. Wait, A
Nope. I'm
R.
gonna have to stick with your first
No,
answer.
no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Come on. Ardewolf. Yeah, it's not Virginia Wolf. We're not going two Fs. We're going one.
All right. I think I have a drawing of this good to go. All right.
How was my spelling? I've been
I don't know.
sweating that for
We're gonna have to look it up. I didn't fact check it. But
Ardwolf.
for everybody on YouTube, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour, we're about to do the big reveal. How'd you do on the spelling, Jeff?
Oh, bad. I got it wrong. It's a binary thing, and it was just wrong. It's Aardwolf, and my description of it couldn't have been more wrong. Pretty wrong.
All right, so just to recap
would've
before I
guessed
do the
mammal.
reveal, has a long elephant-like trunk, sharp teeth like cone heads, big floppy ears, angry, short tail, and little dick. And here we go. There is your Aardwolf. I don't know if you can notice the little dick.
And you ready for the side-by-side comparison with a real Aardwolf?
How did I do, Jeff? Was that what you were picturing?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, those things are sick.
Yeah, they do look pretty cool, but I couldn't have been more wrong. I
Yeah.
think I was wrong about everything.
Yeah, that one has a giant dick.
Yeah, this fucking thing is hung like a goddamn Aardwolf.
All right. Well, thank you,
It's
Ken the
South-
Long Guy, for your excellent voicemail.
South African. I don't think there's a fucking forest in Africa. I guess I don't know. I don't know African geography.
Not a fucking Africa scientist.
All
All right. Here is a voicemail from one of our Canadian friends.
Hello, Masters of Pooh. This is Alex.
Oh, dude, I like that. Masters of Pooh. I just got a little bit of a chubby.
Hello, Masters of Pooh. This is Alex up in Canada and Alberta, calling in for the first time, long-time listener. Absolutely love the goddamn show. Just listened to your Halloween episode, and you guys are talking about Prank Day or what?
Wow, that was the most aggressively Canadian about I've ever heard. That sounded like
Yeah.
me when I make fun of Canadians. You're like, come on,
I got
Canadians
you.
don't talk like that.
I got derailed for a second. I got lost in his boot.
You guys are talking about Prank Day or whichever you want to call it. Back in high school, we used to
These are some very old voicemails, by the way. we haven't,
I don't
we haven't
know.
checked them in a while.
Talking about what did he say?
He's talking about I can't get Judgment Night out of my head. Not Judgment Night.
Fucking love the movie.
No, it's like Devil's Night, Mischief Night.
Devil's Night.
Devil's Night, Mischief
I
Night.
see.
And we were talking about if that was
I
like a strictly like Jersey East Coast thing or not.
thought we were talking about Emilio Estevez and Jeremy Piven.
In that terrible fucking movie.
I'm gonna fucking log that on Letterboxd.
For
the
sure,
big
dude.
round
Is there
eight.
anything higher than 5 stars?
school, we used to take the big round hay bales and lay them across Main Street in our small town. And every year we just switch up the spots so they would try not to catch us. And it was funny as hell watching people freak out about it. So, yeah, just a little, thought I'd share that one with you folks. You guys have a great one. Keep up the good work.
Perhaps the most Canadian voicemail ever.
For real, that is Pete Canfa.
I mean,
Dude,
their Mischief Night was putting hay across Main Street.
it's
So the 2 or 3 cars that went past that night had to stop and move a hay bale to drive by.
Oh gosh, darn
And
it! Somebody left
probably
hay out again.
enraged them. Probably.
they significantly pissed off like 8 people that night.
Yeah, the 3 people in that town pranked the other 3 people in that town.
Dude, it's a trip. Like these like these Minnesota and like North Dakota and then obviously Canadian like hillbillies. I don't know. I just think they're for whatever reason I think it's just like a funny culture.
Yeah. Hey, we put hey, you know what gay horses eat? Hey. Well, thank you so much for the voicemail, Alex. Appreciate you holding it down and your support from up north. This is okay. We got 2 voicemails about fucking Mischief Night. Here's some American prankery.
Mad Scientist Party Hour. Ken from Massachusetts here. Just
Oh, it's Ken the lawn guy again.
calling in about the Halloween mischief. I grew up in western Massachusetts in a little town called Haydenville, and we called it Cabbage Night there, and it was the best thing ever.
I gotta say, Cabbage Night. That's a terrible name. You go from Mischief Night, Devil's Night, Cabbage Night. Cabbage.
I think I've heard
Okay.
of that before, but yeah, I don't love calling it that.
So much fun. And there was this guy, I'm going to name him because he's dead now, and he would want credit for this, but his name was John Connell, and he was friends with a pumpkin farmer. And the day before Halloween, that pumpkin farmer would give him a full dump truck load of pumpkins that hadn't sold, and he would take them, and he would bring them to the center of Haydenville, and he would dump them behind the American Legion, and all of us neighborhood kids would wait till dark, and we'd go out and smash all those pumpkins right in the middle of Route 9 in the main intersection in town. So you can go on Google Maps and see right where we did it. And we learned after a couple of years that the cops allowed this to happen, but when the pumpkins were almost gone, they would come out of nowhere and chase us, and they would grab the 3 or 4 slowest kids and make them clean up the pumpkin mess with snow shovels and then drive them home to their parents.
Oh, that's Jeff. Jeff is definitely cleaning up pumpkins.
I'm one of the slowest runners, really, on that anyone knows. I am a very slow runner. I would be cleaning up the pumpkins yearly. It'd be a tradition until I quit.
Oh, he'll never take me
So-
alive, coppers. Oh.
That sounds like it was the local town basically creating a Mischief Night purge situation where it's like, you guys smash these pumpkins all you want. Leave everybody else alone. Here is manufactured mischief for you.
Yeah, we have centralized and controlled all of the crime, and then we're
And
just
then
gonna
if
pick
you're
off
dumb
the
enough
fat
to be
kids.
there at the end, you get to clean it up. Get there early and then get out of there.
They use like Sicario tactics. We're just gonna bottle this into one controllable mischief night.
Calling,
I never got caught, but
calling Josh Brolin. We need a pumpkin specialist.
He shows up in fucking flip flops.
So here you guys got a pumpkin problem?
Haydenville, Massachusetts, as of 2023, had a huge population of a whopping 386 residents.
Wow.
Do you think the Canadian town had more? What did he? Do you remember where he said he was from?
They should join forces and combine their pumpkin and hay powers.
and it was awesome. We would destroy the town. There was just toilet paper, shaving cream everywhere. It was mayhem. But my kids, They don't want to do it. I got a 13.
I hope the FBI still doesn't have an open case on this, sir, because you just outed yourself.
I feel like statute of limitations gives them an okay.
Not in a town of 300 people. They got one fucking grizzled cop that like he's divorced from his wife over this. Never been able to crack the case.
Just shoot one of these fucking kids.
Yeah, just because the statute of limitations is over for the law does not mean vigilante justice can't come in and clean up the mess.
Yeah, you're fucked, sir.
18-year-old daughter, she thinks it's stupid. She won't do it. My son's only 8, so I'm hoping when he's a little older, I can get him into it. I'm going to try my best.
Just start him on small crimes. Like next time you're at the grocery store, be like, "Hey, you want to steal some gum?" And just like stuff it into his pockets and be like, "Yeah, we're gonna get the fuck out of here." And then when you're in the car, be like, "You feel that rush of excitement when you stole? Let's do some bigger crimes now." You know, you got to start them while they're young.
Cabbage Night. Best ever. All right, keep up the good shows. Peace.
Cabbage Night. These are fun. Let's do another one.
Voicemails, yay! Hey, it's Stevie Time in San Antonio. Y'all just really brushed over Shuddy Boy. Apparently peed on someone at a party or drunkenly peed on someone, and y'all very much just giggled and brushed over it. I'm sure you've told this story before, but I've never heard it, and I've been listening for feels like a long time. Do y'all mind informing us on Shuddy peeing on someone? What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Love you, boys. Thank you.
Well, I mean, yeah, like we said at the start of the show, it's been going on for 15 years, and when I was working for SiriusXM, program directors always like to tell the talk shows, you know, every now and then you got to reset, you got to re-explain things because you got new listeners coming in, and you know, you don't want them left in the dark. You got to explain the inside jokes from time to time. So, Shuddy Boy, what happened when you pissed on somebody at a party?
This is not one of my prouder moments. We were at
You look very proud.
What?
You look very proud right now.
I mean, in the moment, maybe I was. In the moment, in the moment. But
Yeah, you victory lapped it in the moment.
we were at Mr. Ski's, not at the time wife. They were engaged, but they were not married yet. Her family's house for a pool party that started at like noon. And it started off with us double fisting wine coolers in the pool all fucking day.
It was bad. It was like
her
we started
brother
too early.
got so wasted that his parents cut him off, but he kept sending Bon Bon into the house for alcohol for him, and Bon Bon kept doing it. And then Kevin passed out in a lounge chair, and Dom and Mark came over to me and said, "Let's pee on him for a video."
Wait a second. So this seems like revisionist history. It is very out of character for Dom
It is not,
and
it
Mark
was
Rooster
not-
to suggest
no,
peeing on me.
It was absolutely them. 100%. Because they hounded me until I gave in. Because I was against it at first. But then they got me like 4 drinks later, and I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
You know, guys,
Because
I say we up the ante. Let's all take a shit on him.
Because the idea, how this originally started, was the 3 of us were going to be the ones peeing on you.
I do remember that part of the story. It was supposed to be a trifecta of piss.
Yeah,
And-
wait, golden shower.
And Mark is pee shy, so that was never, I don't know why I ever thought that was going to happen. I started peeing on Kevin. Dom started laughing, so that it's just Kevin wakes up to me peeing on him, and he goes, "Are you peeing on me?" And I said, "Yes." And then he passed back out.
I was fucked up.
You just got shuddied, motherfucker.
That one's for me. I got when Shuddy takes a piss on you. I'm pretty sure you just got shuddied.
And then at the end of the night, when we were all going inside to pass out, Mr. Ski pulls Kevin aside and is like, "Kevin, you have to go get in the shower." And Kevin's like, "Why? Why?" And Tom looks at him and he goes, "Shuddy pissed on you." To which Kevin I'm like standing right there. I'm chuckling a little bit. Kevin turns around and if I didn't have it coming, it would be called a sucker punch because of how off guard he caught me. But he clocked me right in the chin. I was still wasted, so I just took a fall head first into the fucking hot tub because I was not expecting to get clobbered, and I just like tripped and fell into the hot tub. And then Kevin swore revenge, and knowing Kevin, I knew that if it ever came to it and he got revenge, it was going to be significantly worse than getting peed on. So
Oh yeah, I had a plan and it never went through, but you know what it was, right?
I mean, I feel like it involved jizz.
Yeah, I was gonna come in a cup and then pour it in your ear canal when you were sleeping.
Um, so for like 6 months, whenever Kevin was around, I stayed sober and did not sleep wherever the party was.
Yeah, because we used to back in those days. It was, I mean, there were a handful of parties at the Ape's parents' house, and a majority of them were at Dom and Bonbon's shared apartment in Pennsylvania. And in the 2000s, we were all like in our 20s and partying constantly, and we would just get fucking wrecked and then just pass out anywhere. If Dom's couches were full, you would just find a spot on the floor that didn't have anybody sleeping on it, and you'd fucking sleep there. So if there was ever anybody that you wanted to prank or get revenge on, you would just...
And it happened frequently. I mean,
oh yeah,
the cottage cheese incident.
Oh god, I forgot about that. That was bad. Poor the therapist. But yeah,
For like 6 or 8 months, whenever there was a party at Dom's house, I made sure I was good enough to get home, so I did not pass out.
It was very
Kevin's
frustrating.
grasp.
It was very frustrating.
I'm sure it was.
And I never got to come in your ear.
And Mark and Dom would not take any accountability. They slept under the pool table to block, as their form of protection that night at the Ape's parents' house.
I remember that. Why did they think sleeping under a pool table was going to prevent any pranks from happening? That's like the easiest way to get around. Like, if you want to prank somebody, like, oh no, I got foiled by a pool table. It's like, oh wait, I can just go under the pool table.
I mean, I think they figured that not enough room for you to hover over them and,
And like poop or something?
poop on them.
I mean, I
or
could poop
piss
on my
them
hand
in
and like
return.
wipe it on them. I'm very, very ingenious when it comes to pooping on people.
I honestly don't know what the logic was. I just know that
It was drunk
they
logic.
left me out in the wind to take all blame.
Well, then
I was
later that
so-
night, because I was still...
the fall guy.
I was so angry that I forced them to listen to nothing but Godsmack on the way home from the Abe's parents' house.
I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. Oh, go away from me. You gotta listen to fucking Shud Smack now.
Snake bite enters my veins. Never did I wanna be here again. Yeah.
We don't have many
whole way
clips of
home.
Shuddy singing. That was beautiful.
It was great.
Later that night, I woke up and got wasted all over again. And I remember because I was sitting on that hot tub, me punching you into the hot tub reminded me. I was just like sitting on the edge of it with like my feet in the hot tub while everybody was inside of it. And I lost my balance and fell backwards and fell out of the hot tub and landed like on my shoulders and just skidded down the staircase up to the fucking hot tub. That was a rough night. I probably took a few years off the... I was gonna live into my 80s.
You got the thing on your side, the face on your side.
Jesus, long ass time ago. Well, there you go. There's your explanation of the Shuddy pee.
Yeah, and then after misbehaving this badly at their house, they invited me to Myrtle Beach for the wedding.
And that's a whole other story. Man, I think
The behavior did not get any better at the wedding.
nope.
Yeah, voicemail or call back in a couple weeks and ask what happened in Myrtle Beach.
All right. Well, what else do we have on the old docket or cocket, as they call it? Well, I wanted to show you guys a video. Do I have screen shares permission?
Not at the moment, but you will now. There you go, buddy.
I still have the domain up for Dookie Boy the Cocksucker. So my algorithm, we discuss it from time to time on the show. I'm always getting shown weird things. And it's usually like horny. So it's like girls.
It's not that weird.
Girls on like Facebook or Instagram finding ways around like the no nudity clause by like faking wardrobe malfunctions. So like they squat down and their pants are pulled down a little bit so their poontang lips hang out or something. This one has nothing to do with horniness. I keep getting shown this fucking guy who is a performance
Sounds like it has
artist.
everything to do with horniness.
No, there's no like schlong or nutsack action happening.
Is it the Asian guy who like will put a bunch of things like on his private parts and then like rip something out and it'll have like a message on it?
No, I have seen that guy and he's awesome.
I fucking love that guy.
He's
I love
awesome.
that guy.
He's really good, but it is an Asian guy.
Oh.
So it's a Japanese dude named Ryosuke Kiyusa. And he's I guess you could call him a musician. But he does like these weird performance things. So he gets himself booked to do shows. And he shows up with a single snare drum, I think a single drumstick, a microphone, and a beer pong table. And it looks like he performs in basements where I feel like Shuddy and I have probably played beer pong at a couple of these places. But he just goes nuts. And I don't know. Here, I'll show you guys. I don't know if the audio is going to make it to you because it's that fucking weird thing happening. The listeners will be able to hear it, but here, this is this guy. Oh no, where'd the play button go? So you see he's like hugging the beer pong table with his face pressed up against the snare drum, and he's just going,
I don't hear anything.
I know. So he's just, this is literally all he does. And look at these guys fucking nodding their head to it. Like it's not just a cacophony of noise. It's fucking,
So it doesn't sound good?
it's literally, there's a microphone underneath or next to the snare drum at all times, and he's just hitting it. And like thrashing around and jumping. And he's like losing his balance and crashing into the table. And there's some like hipster with glasses with like his pants pulled up to his tits, like nodding along like there's any sort of beat to follow.
I see one girl and I would love to know her backstory. She does not look happy.
How do you spell his name? Ryu CK.
Oh, he just falls over and he took the table with him. So this guy's apparently like on tour doing that shit. It's Ryosuke. Ryosuke.
He is in Philadelphia at Ortlieb's on February 26th. He's at Psychic Readings of Wayne in Wayne, New Jersey on March 1st.
Ooh, that's kind of by my mom.
Broadway in New York City on March 2nd. He's doing a mini East Coast tour.
Dude, you got to go and report from the front lines. You can be one of those hipsters with your pants pulled up to your tits, just like nodding to it.
But in January, he's going to be in Calgary. Or
Ooh.
no, actually, tonight he's in Calgary at 7 p.m.
Oh, depending on what time this episode drops, you might be able to make it. Guy who called in about hay. Actually, I don't know if he was in Calgary.
Like, I'm trying to...
For some reason, my fucking algorithm keeps showing me that guy. And this dude's on tour. And literally, he just takes one snare drum, puts it on a beer pong table, he picks it up and smashes his face up against it and goes like... And then he rubs the microphone on the snare drum.
Okay. Now that I've watched a video of it, I have gone to... I've seen bands play shit like that. Not in that same fashion, but there is a subculture of just straight up noise.
I think I played a video on the, like, where some guy who, he was essentially the same thing, but he was just like a kid with a microphone and like distortion pedals hooked up to an amp, and he got himself booked on a morning show, and he was like, just going like, "Rarf, rarf, rarf, rarf," and then he would like do a flip, and he wouldn't land the flip, and he would land on his back and like knock all the equipment over. and he did it for like 20 seconds, and then the host had to come out and be like, wow, you have a lot of energy. they didn't know how to handle it. Like, it was almost like
that was something.
Yeah, I've been to some hardcore shows that noise bands have played, and I don't get it.
What? Stop this. Turn the lights on. Get this guy the fuck out of here.
This isn't music. Back in my day, no.
I mean, just anybody out there who's, maybe you feel like you're lost and, you can't find your way. Look at what this guy's doing. You never know. You just screaming into a snare drum could get you on a fucking international tour of dirty basements. What about that venue in Philly, Shuddy? Is that like a legit venue? Have you ever been there?
Hold on. I closed it. I didn't see where he was. Ryu. How do you spell his name again?
RYO.
Oh, there we go.
SUKE.
At Ortlieb's.
Ortlieb's. It's just some guy's house.
It's
How much
a
are
bar.
tickets?
No, I know right where it is. It's a bar. I've never been.
You should go. Take Draven.
Oh, check this out. We're going to go to some cool thing. I'm going to show you your dad is still cool.
Well, no, we did that this weekend when we went to the hardcore show in Philly. Which, standing there, I'm like, all these bands have female lead singers. That's really, you don't see that very often. And then it dawned on me, it makes sense since it was a Planned Parenthood benefit show.
Oh, so they just found like every local hardcore band with a female singer?
I think the promoter who put it on, she did that on purpose, is my guess.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was a great show, though. I got this rad pink hoodie that I'm excited to wear, but I wanted to wear my new MF Doom hoodie or crew neck.
Nice.
Today.
There's actually been a lot of like female-fronted death metal acts coming out, and a lot of them that I've heard fucking rip.
I'm all for it. There needs to be a more balanced scene.
Yeah, I don't hate it. If you like black metal, there's this band Hulder. They're fucking insanely good. And she plays every instrument. One chick. When they're recording in the studio, she's the drummer, she's the bassist, the guitarist, the vocalist. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Like Trent Reznor.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, we don't have to spend too much time on it, but you guys watched the Stranger Things finale?
Yes.
I did. I
went,
was in the theaters.
It was cool. I was. It was very weird when the Netflix like boom plays. I guess I've seen that because I've gone to see a few Netflix movies in the theater. Like I saw The Killer in the theater because I wanted to support my homie Andy, and no, it's a fucking killer. Of course, I wanted to see that in the theater. And I saw Frankenstein in the theater. The new Knives Out. Saw that in the theater.
I still gotta watch that.
But it is still weird. It's still fucking weird hearing that ta-dum in a theater. But, a lot of dorks. A lot of nerds were there. A lot of people, wearing Stranger Things shirts. I sat next to somebody who came solo, and she was very into Stranger Things and reacted to every little bit of dialogue that came out. That was a little annoying. And it got a lot of applause breaks. I feel like they know what they're doing when they do those. I don't know, what do the kids call it? Is it a needle drop? Is that a fucking thing? I don't know. But
mic drop, but I don't think that really.
I can't even figure out from context clues what you're.
There's something that people like are calling needle drops in fucking movies and TV shows and shit, but whatever. Who cares?
Are you kind of just saying applause breaks?
Yeah, like moments that they put in the show that they know are where if it was shown to a crowd of people, would be like, oh shit, yeah, here we fucking go.
I have to ask ChatGPT.
What'd you guys think?
Initially I wasn't that into the final season. But it started. I started to warm up to it, and I thought they did a pretty good job landing the plane. Like it wasn't perfect, but I'm not going to hold it to. I'm not going to expect perfection. Like it was, given the age of the actors and how much time went by, it's probably just a tough thing to finish off. Like they all look so much different or older than the original than from season one.
Yeah.
And I don't know, everyone that I complained to about it like kind of pushed back and was like, well, they did get fucked by the writer's strike and I think maybe the pandemic, right?
There were a lot of things that fucked them, but it also was just they took their time with it, which
Yeah.
I get. You know, if you don't want to rush something and fuck it up, but when you're dealing with child actors, they grow so quick, and that was part of the charm of Stranger Things. Was it you know, made you feel like a kid again, going on adventures. It's kind of why the Goonies kicks ass, and when they were like still to this day talking about making a Goonies sequel, it's like, no, dude, the time would have been like a year or two after you made the Goonies. It's fucking too late. I don't want to see these guys doing their taxes or, you know, oh, but it's the Goonies kids. It's like that. Again, not interested. The reason why that movie worked is they created awesome characters and they cast it perfectly. It was a very, very narrow target and they fucking hit it. And if you try that again, you're not going to hit it and it's going to stink.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like the Christmas Story sequel that came out somewhat recently. I haven't even watched it. It's just kind of like
I watched it. It was fine.
okay.
It wasn't
Well,
as
fair
horrible
enough.
as I thought it was going to be, but it was like, all right, that was worth the time spent watching it. I don't know if I'll revisit it. But like, you know, with Stranger Things, I would say the last two seasons, 3 and 4, fucking ripped. They were so goddamn good. And when you take a series like this that has like a clear endpoint, the most fun you're going to get out of it, like the meat and potatoes, is the journey to the end. And then the end is just, you know, the plane landing.
Yeah, clear is, I could argue with that. I was pretty confused on what was going on by the end, but it was just like cool things kind of happening on screen, and I didn't need that much explanation. Like, I was a little thrown off by the like Vecna versus was it the flailer guy? They might be the
The
same
mind
fucking.
flayer?
It might be the same thing. I don't really know. I don't really remember what happened to Matthew Modine. Linda Hamilton's character, mostly useless. Like,
I've been seeing a lot of people saying that too, and it's like, I think she was just there to remind everybody that at the end of the day, you know, the government is still the bad guy, and
oh, okay,
also to kind of represent, like, I don't know,
that works for me.
kind of spoilerly, but the whole 11 thing, she's like, you know, they want to keep making psychics like us, and if Linda Hamilton is still around, she represents like this constant force of like they will be after this power to try and weaponize it, whether we win or lose. That's what I got out of it. I was excited to see like, oh shit, fucking Linda Hamilton. And then she was a very underused character, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but yeah, at least we got some of her.
Yeah,
It was cool. It
But-
wasn't perfect, like you said, but I feel like they got there, and as in the Hall of Fame of like epic TV shows, and then just face planting at the end. I don't think this will be an example of that. It's not.
I think it's pretty darn close.
Oh, you hated
Oh,
it, huh,
wow.
Shuddy?
Yeah, I mean, it was lazy as fuck.
Oh shit, Shuddy's.
I feel like
pissed.
it was like, and all their explanations after the fact are lazy. Oh, it happened off screen, or that shit at the very end of the episode that Mike said was just fucking lazy. That's how you tie up a lazy plot. Oh, something else could have happened. You never know.
The big
I
like
think that's fair criticism.
the wrap up when they finish their D&D campaign.
Yeah,
By the way, speaking of D&D, next
like the
week.
scene at the end of The Dark Knight Rises.
Never mind.
Sorry, Kevin.
No, go ahead, Shuddy.
Like to see where is Bruce Wayne dead, or is he off living his life like a normal person now?
Where he like tips his cap to what is not wearing a cap, but like figuratively tips his cap to Albert.
To Alfred, yeah.
Alfred, excuse me.
Hey, is that you, Albert?
Sorry, I can't believe I fucked that one up. I actually like Batman too.
Oh shit! Albert found me. Hide behind the menu. Well, speaking of D&D, next week we are going to be continuing Alex Wilson's epic 3-part D&D campaign. We finished the first leg a few months ago. He's going to come back next week and hit us with the middle installment. And we are also going to have a very special guest joining us for that campaign.
Possibly 2.
That's right, Dominic. Dom
Yeah.
is going to be a member of the campaign. He's never played
Fucking huge.
a D&D episode with us, so that'll be fun. And we might even
thought
have
you were
might even have Jeff.
It's gonna be a blast.
We'll see.
Be a blast.
We might even have Jeff. So
I can't commit. We'll see. I thought you were gonna say he's never played D&D before. I was like,
He's
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
He's played. He's
Oh,
played.
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
played
yeah.
with him.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love him to death. That's
All right. I can't wait for next week's episode, whether I have to watch or join the quest.
but adding another person who takes it as seriously as you two do. Except where you guys want to do sexual things and use poop and farts. That's Dom with wrestling moves in Dungeons and
That's
Dragons.
awesome, actually. Oh man.
We did it during COVID. We had a large group of us, and our friend Brad put together a whole campaign. And Dom was like a monk or something, and he'd get so stoned, and we'd be in the middle of, we'd have to like coax them along, and then he'd be like, "Can I elbow drop the orc?"
be like, sure, if you want to waste your turn on that, it's not going to do any damage, but yeah, sure, roll.
Can I hit him with a steel chair? Like it's that. So that's what we have in store for us. It's going to be a good time.
Oh man.
We fucking stone cold stunned every witch in the map.
All right, I give Vecna a rock bottom. Dom, for the last time, you cannot do that.
Dude.
Well, there you go. Something to look forward to, right? And a good way to... I didn't want to start, the new year just right off the bat with a D&D episode, but it's a good way to dip your toes into 2026. Some D&D fun with your friends. I did go to the cinema outside of the Stranger Things finale. I don't know if too many people give a shit about No Other Choice, the Park Chan-wook movie. It's a Korean filmmaker. His biggest one is probably Old Boy, to which if you've never seen Old Boy or never heard of it, I say watch it. Don't look at anything about it. Just watch Old Boy.
Yeah, that's how I went about it, and it's heavy, and it'll really freak you out.
Yeah, I
really stick with you. I think this is the best way to put it.
I suggested that a few years ago because Carl had never seen it, and I was like, "Oh, let's put it on," and she wouldn't look at me in the eyes for like a week. Just don't watch the remake. Watch the OG one. What else do you do? If you like horny movies, you've never seen The Handmaiden, have you, Jeff?
That's the Sydney Sweeney movie, right?
No. Nope. No, this is a different one.
Oh, I'm thinking of Housemaid.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Bill and Erica saw that, and they said it was actually pretty good. It was actually like a fun movie. And I think Sydney Sweeney pulled out her hoo-has, so...
Oh, no way.
I think me and Cheech are going to go check it out and sit in separate parts of the theater.
I might join you guys. Let's Pee Wee Herman that shit.
Sweet. Yeah. We'll get some Mexican smash burgers beforehand. It'll be fun.
And then I'll get some American smash hot dog action. But yeah, The Handmaiden is a very, very horny movie that this guy also made. It's really good. It's an excellent movie, but it's also very horny. So if you like horny stuff, some hot girl on girl action going on in that one. But anyway, his newest movie, No Other Choice, was pretty fucking solid. This guy makes some good movies. It's not
as heavy as Old Boy, is it?
No. It's a lot sillier. It does have, it's a lot of his stuff is like revengey, murdery stuff like that. But this one's more lighthearted, more silly, more of a comedy. And it's got the dude from one of the dudes from Squid Game. I forget what they call him, like the Overmaster or like the Warlord. Who's that guy? He's like the main bad guy.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name. I stopped watching Squid Game with like 2 episodes remaining, and it's really nothing against Squid Game. I'm gonna have to check that out.
We refer to him
it.
as the Korean Mads Mikkelsen. But he's the lead, and he's awesome.
That works.
Really good flick. I enjoyed it. And I also went and saw Anaconda because I just had to. It's not getting good reviews, but I love Jack Black, Steve Zahn, and Paul Rudd, and it seemed ridiculous and silly, and it was. And while the story was kind of a mess and all over the place, there were legit moments of solid, strong laughter, and that is what I want when I buy a ticket to see a comedy movie in the theater. And while it's not going to be a Kraft classic or a Clark classic, I mean, I loved Saving Silverman.
Yeah.
That's like one of those movies where if I just throw that on, no matter what my mood is, I will be laughing, and then I'll be like, things aren't that bad. It's just like an immediate, reliable mood lifter. So getting to see Jack Black and Steve Zahn in another comedy, yeah, you got me. You found the formula. I will go to that movie. And again, like I said, wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen, but I laughed. And I've gone to see quite a few comedy movies where I've never laughed once. So make of that what you will. You guys make it to the cinema at all in this past week?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think I was able to see anything in the theater, but I also feel like we already talked about Marty Supreme last week, right? That's the last time I went to the theater, I believe.
Yeah, and you pulled a Pee Wee Herman there for Marty Supreme's girlfriend, right?
Yeah. Odessa, whatever her name is. Fucking minx.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I feel like we've got time for a game, right?
I mean, I think I'm good for a game.
Yeah, I know, Jeff. Since you're our guest, I don't want to go past your heart out.
Yeah, my heart out is after this game.
All right, well, then, I know we just did it a couple weeks ago, but fuck it, let's do it again anyways. It's time for
Weird Fucking Facebook Shit.
Thanks to this account that I follow on Threads, Insane FB Marketplace, I have found some weird fucking Facebook shit. And, we fire this game up whenever enough weird, silly, goofy things pile up on there, and they just went on a fucking tear. So, if you're not familiar with this game...
everybody's got to make room for the new stuff they got for Christmas.
That's true. Yeah. This account is like an aggregate, and it just takes screenshots of the weirdest shit people are selling on Facebook. And I made a game out of it by showing pictures of these items to Jeff and Shuddy, and they bid on what they think this item is selling for. So, let's kick things off here with... You can kind of see it's a framed thingy of a curled mustache. This is a genuine curled mustache, according to the listing. This dude Italian lady, spent 3 months growing this out to make a one-of-a-kind artwork piece Most people can only dream to have this glorious of a masterpiece, curled continuously and well-maintained every hour. The work put behind this is worth over $1 million. But for the deal of a lifetime, I will be bestowing this mustache for a measly blank. So some hipster chopped off Dustin Hoffman and Hook severed the end of their twisty, spindled mustache and framed it. So I forget who won last time we played.
Jeff kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Jeff kicked my ass.
So
Jeff,
you get the honors.
Win over Shuddy. I can start.
Yeah.
I think the frame is at least $25, so I will guess $525.
All right, Shuddy Boy, what is your guess?
200.
Well, you guys both went over, but Shuddy Boy is closer, so you get the point. This was $100.
So, I mean, I was going to say it's reasonable, but that's probably not true.
Yeah, do you want me to send you the link now that it's such a steal?
It's just not as egregious of an asking price as we've seen from other Facebook Marketplace shit.
By the way, if you want to see this stuff, you can just go to our YouTube channel. Once again, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. All right, next item up. I almost hit reverse letterbox D game.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Yeah, that's the game we're playing. This is kind of cool. So if you're a fan of Newport cigarettes, this is a Newport cigarette-inspired Thor's hammer. It is Mjolnir in Newport form. It has the Newport cigarettes color theme to it. And they're made to order, so I'm guessing this is 3D printed, which kind of sucks, because I don't really like 3D printed shit. It feels so cheap, has those stupid sediment lines on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they haven't quite perfected 3D printing yet. Once they get rid of that shit, I'll be more on board. But it's, let's see, 13 by 7, so that is a hardy hammer. You could probably beat somebody over the head with it. It's not going to hurt, but you can take a shot. You think if somebody who's worthy picks this up and smashes the ground that like a bunch of nicotine flies out?
I want to hate on this, but I kind of can't.
Right?
Kinda cool.
When I saw this, I was like, I never even liked Newports when I smoked ciggies. But this is kind of cool.
Don't really only black people smoke Newports?
White trash likes it too.
Nice. Okay.
Draven smokes Newports.
If I smoked, I'd probably smoke Newports.
Well, Shuddy, you got the last point. So what is your bet? How much do you think this Newport Thor's hammer is going to cost?
$250.
They said the stand was $5 when you scroll down.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a $5 stand for a $130 item.
Again, you guys both went over, but this time Jeff got the point. All right, it is tied up. Tied up, ladies and gentlemen.
How much was that?
Oh, yeah, sorry. $35.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, 3D printed shit is usually, fairly affordable.
It's almost, it's only slightly more than a pack of Newports costs these days.
Dude. Yeah, when I was back east, I stopped at a Wawa on the drive down to see my dad's side of the family, and I was shocked at how much cigarettes cost now.
How much are they?
Like $13 a pack or something like that?
Imagine.
When I first started smoking butts, they were like $2 each. Like just $2 even for a pack.
So I started smoking Newports because that's what the kids at high school smoked. So when I was working at Little Caesars, I would send Dom with a $5 bill to the gas station next door for 2 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah. I think
And I expect
never
change.
really smoked. I think the lowest I remember cigarettes is like $4 or $5.
Well, this next item is, it does look custom made, but this was not 3D printed. There's just no way of it. It's just listed as an office chair, but anybody laying eyes on this knows this is no ordinary office chair. It's, the what do they call that?
Forces you to sit up straight, I think, and use good posture.
It's got the base of an office chair.
It's a bike seat.
But yeah, they ripped the actual seat off and just put a bicycle seat. They just stuffed that into the empty hole of a rolly office chair bottom. And the description says good quality, barely used, very ergonomic, and good for the spine. That is because it is just going right up your ass crack and under your grundle and nuts or kuchana, depending on what equipment you're working with. And I got to say, that is maybe Deep Voice Mike, because he's a big cyclist. I can't see anyone wanted to. I used to talk when I did the exercise bike, when I was, on that trend for a few years, I would constantly complain about grundle pain from just riding the bike for an hour. Just sitting on that thing for an hour really, really fucking upsets the grundle. So I don't think you would want to do a full day's work sitting on that motherfucker. But
my ass is really taking a pounding there.
Jeff, how much of a pounding would your wallet take to get this office chair?
I think they'd only ask for it. I'll go $95.
Shuddy.
I'll go 75.
One of you got it exactly right. And that person rhymes with Schmutty Schmoy.
Nice.
Good job, Shuddy.
Thanks.
You have recaptured the lead. Going into item 4, which maybe Jeff would be interested in. I don't know. I know you're a golf fan. I don't know if you're this much of a golf fan. This is just
more of a golf bettor and watcher. Than Wait a second.
This is just called a golf-themed table. So the tabletop has, fake golfing green grass or whatever on it. It's circular, and it's resting atop 2 severed legs, like at just above the knee, which kind of looks like Rodney Dangerfield from Caddyshack. It's just hideous black and white plaid pants, and then a driver or putter. That's a driver, right?
Yes, that is a driver.
Maybe a fairway metal.
Yeah, maybe one of those. But yeah,
that is.
It's a 3-legged table. 2 legs are golfer legs, and then the 3rd leg is just the golf club. I imagine this is very easy to tip over.
Looking like Bermuda grass right there, top on the tabletop.
You have a good grass eye, Jeff.
Thanks. Yeah, I know all the agronomy of golf courses.
Yeah, I'm thinking that doing a hybrid here. Shuddy.
Yeah, Shuddy's guess first. You won.
What do you think?
$125.
Strong opening bid. Jeff Clark, what say you?
I'll go with a flat 300.
Shuddy, did you say 125?
I did.
Jeff just barely beat Shuddy.
Well, how?
Because it's $220.
All right, I'm confused by the rules. I thought because I went over, Shuddy wins, or no?
Yeah.
No, it's always just been whoever's closest.
No.
What? You're gonna argue with
he's the dungeon master, Shuddy.
Yeah. It's whoever's closest.
Well, now we're moving the goalpost because it's always been closest without going over unless we both go over.
It's never been that. Jeff gets the point.
Moving the
Final, baby.
goalposts.
He's our guest, Shuddy. Why do you want to be a dick to our guests?
Yeah, dude. Come on.
What if he
Treat me
never
special.
What if he never comes back?
The show's gonna improve then.
All right, well, in that case, Shuddy, Jeff gets the point, but you get first guess.
It's fair. I'll take that deal.
Yeah.
This is a pair of
Is that Richard's?
Chia Pet mounted Richard Simmons lamps.
I know what I would pay.
So you do get both of these lamps. They are, surprisingly enough, handmade. These were not mass-produced. But you can see that is Richard Simmons with his mouth open, very seductively. And these had to have just been hand-painted and sculpted off of the Chia Pet Richard Simmons and turned into a lamp. Who wouldn't love being brought home from a first date to see those fucking things on an end table?
I'll say 215.
Interesting. Jeff, what do you say?
That's a great guess by Shuddy. I'll use his guess from last product at I think he said 125 for the
I did say 125 last time.
golf themed table. I'll go 125 for these, even though I would pay. Send me that link. I'd spend 500, but I think it'll be closer to 125, so I won't have to.
Well, the good news is neither of you went over.
Oh wow! So Shuddy wins.
And the better news for one of you guys is that it goes to Shuddy. $450, Jeff. You were close.
If I just said that, I would have won in your bizarro scoring system. Excuse me, unique. It's not bizarre.
All right. Next up on
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Now, I'm probably going to have to explain what this is once you see it. It almost looks like red poop. But, in fact, this is a pile, for some reason molded into turd form, the wax that surrounds Baby Bell cheese. You know those like little cheese wheels you can get at the supermarket? It's a solid block of Baby Bell cheese wax. And the person holding it is wearing rubber gloves. It's very upsetting. This whole thing is very upsetting. It looks like that's about to be shoved up someone's butt, and I don't like it. The description just says, "Do as you wish with this wax." I hate that too. This person is probably a murderer.
Yeah, dude, that is a sketchy product.
Shuddy, you won on the last item. What would you bid for this clump of Baby Bell cheese wax?
$85.
Jeff Clark, your bid for a clump of wax.
Help.
I think they'll be somewhat, I was gonna say normal, reasonable. I'll go $13.
You were both over.
All right, well,
And Jeff, you were over by $3.
nice. See, I was heading the right direction. I knew they weren't going to try to break the bank. Just, hey, whatever we can get for this Baby Bell cheese wax.
Yeah, somebody on Facebook was just like, if I compile enough garbage together and I just be like, hey, buy this big pile of garbage, I might be able to trick some idiot out of $10. You know, kind of like that guy that screams into his snare drum. People are paying to see that. Someone could pay you for the fucking trash you're throwing out like a dummy. Kind of like this next item. And, Jeff, it's probably a good thing that you get first bid on this because this is more in your wheelhouse.
I don't even know if I have a wheelhouse.
Oh, believe me, you do, and this is stuff right in there. This is a fish nugget. But This is not made out of fish. No, this is made out of your favorite thing in the fucking world, Jeff.
It's chicken. It's fried chicken. It's fried chicken.
So this is something that
Chick-fil-A, huh? I'm
This-
gonna cut up.
it shows up
Okay.
from time to time in, weird fucking Facebook shit where somebody gets an item, usually a food item, that is shaped like something else and then tries to sell it. So this is a chicken nugget in the shape of a fish. Like if you asked a kid to draw a fish.
It's a Chick-fil-A chicken nugget, to be
Yeah.
specific.
Oh yeah, you can see the straw, the
Yeah.
logo on the straw.
I wonder if they have to cut them or send them some of the money that they sell this thing for.
So this is just a nugget shaped like a fucking fish. This guy was about to eat it, and then he was like, nope, I'm selling this bad boy on Facebook. For anybody who listened to the last time we did this, I think there was a printing error of gummy bears, and a row of 3 got shaped together and put in a bag. So what do you
Yeah,
think this
I remember
person is trying? I wonder if it's the same guy trying to sell a chicken nugget shaped like a fucking fish. The find of the century. Jeff Clark, your bid.
Man, that's tough. I'll go $17.
$17. Shuddy, your fish nugget price, please.
$53.
That's a point for Shuddy. Although you would need to just about triple your offer because this guy wants $150 for a fucking
What
chicken
the
nugget
fuck?
that just accidentally got shaped like a fish.
Don't give the baby bell cheese wax guys any idea. He's gonna up his price.
All right. Well, Shuddy, you get to start next on this item.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
If anybody ever wanted to, if a rich person that wanted to get me like a retirement present,
Wow.
this is it. A 45-foot tiki yacht. It's got 2 names, I guess, Island Oasis and Bailiff Boat. I wonder if that's a legal term.
I think bailiff boat is the type of boat it is. Island Oasis is its actual, I would say, is its name.
Now that I'm looking at these pictures a little closer, outside, this looks like a fun party boat. You get in there, and it looks like they're making meth. Oh, no! I jumped ahead. Sorry. It looks like there's a putting green on top, but I guess that's supposed to be like island grass.
Yeah.
But look at the interior. Kind of scuzzy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just needs to be cleaned up.
I have a
little
feeling that this boat has been sitting for a while, and that's why it's being sold. The picture on the left is not current.
I bet you Captain Stabbin used to own this boat, and he would pork ladies on it.
Captain Ron.
Remember
Maybe.
Captain Stabbin?
I don't know. It's tough to expect any logic out of these guys, but I don't understand why you would list this and not clean it up the interior.
The
a
boat
little bit.
was seized.
Yeah.
That's why.
The
Well,
first...
you could still clean up the interior, right? Like throw out that.
They're
shit
not.
that-
No, you're taking it with everything in it. They're selling it as it is.
Yeah.
Like whoever buys that has to deal with it. It's not like the seller is taking all their junk out of there when somebody else buys it.
It
Like,
says
this is a-
the first
That's it.
picture is her at her prime. The boat was seized. You take the boat as is and has to be removed the same day. Not much info, but you're welcome to come check it out. There's definitely some really gross sex had on those gray.
I mean, that boat needs a restoration, but that would still be sick to own.
Yeah, it's still a 45-footer. So, Shuddy, what would you pay for this floating hunk of shit?
Knowing that it's a seizure, I'm going to say it's $6,900.
Very specific. Jeff Clark, what say you?
Nice. $6,900. Nice number. 45-foot tiki yacht. I feel like that's got to at least be 20K. I'll go 20K even.
Fuck. Hold on. Now you motherfuckers are forcing me to do math.
What is it? What is it, like 13?
Shuddy, what did you bid again? 9?
6,900.
Sweet.
6,900.
So
No, you said
Shuddy.
it the right way the first time.
Shuddy got the point. It's 12,000.
That's the easy math, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, but I'm stupid. But you know it's not stupid.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Let's check out this next item.
Bring out my bulletproof vest.
Hold on. Share. Yes. Boom. Jeff Clark, say no more. I will send you this link. This is a male silicone chest. I'm sure Jeff would love to giz all over this. You could probably titty fuck it.
I'm gonna wear that to my next date.
Yeah, or you could wear it to the next time you play basketball. Check it out, guys. I'm fucking ripped.
Shirts and skins, fellas.
I'm shirts and skins at the same time.
The description is a silicone chest. Has some nicks and cuts. Compliments of my cat who likes to bite rubbery substances. So this almost looks like the chest portion of like an MMA doll or something that got deflated. But it is literally just, as it says, from, below the belly button up to the neck, no arms. This is a male silicone chest. Shuddy, what do you think this is being sold for?
$52.
All right, Jeff Clark, your retort.
You said how many? You said 67?
Shuddy.
52, I said.
Where did I come up with that?
6-7.
I'll go $107.
You motherfuckers make me do math again. Oh, wait, no. Shuddy, 52?
Yes.
All right, Shuddy wins. It's $75.
Yeah.
All right, Shuddy, you are blowing Jeff out of the water at this point, or blowing him while in the water?
I lost. I actually never kept track. What's the score?
Shuddy has 6. You have 3.
All right. I'd assume I lose, but I can play for pride.
There are 3 left, so you can play to tie.
There you go.
You are not out of the running, Jeff, on
weird fucking Facebook shit.
If I win out, can you get a tiebreaker, or are we just going to go to whenever I come back, the next episode as a tie?
Just don't tie. All right.
All right. Well, I'm not going to lose on purpose.
This is a sports ball thing for you guys. So this is an Auburn football scoreboard. It looks gigantic. It's like the big thing you would see. I don't know if... so this is football.
Nice.
It's a football thing.
Yeah, it is.
And it is very obviously branded to Auburn University. There's some tiger graphics on it. And it is described as is, must come, best offer. Must come. Is this even cool, Kevin, as sports people?
What'd you say?
Is this even like a cool thing? Like, would a sports person even give a fuck about this?
SEC. Yes. Well, I'm going to just ruin what Kevin or Shuddy was going to ask you.
I was going to ask him what he thought Auburn University's mascot was.
I mean, it looks like a perverted tiger.
Yeah.
Like a tiger trying to look sexy.
It's weird. Their mascot's a tiger, but like their whole shit is a war eagle.
Oh, you guys have heard of this place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Auburn is one of the bigger college football universities in the country.
No shit.
Yeah, it's a big sports school. They're pretty good in basketball. At least they were. Their coach just retired though. Charles Barkley played there. I feel like Charles Barkley is one of the few people you know, Kevin.
Yep. I heard of that guy.
Yeah, you could probably fleece some rich Auburn alum or just a fucking crazy SEC football fan. Like the SEC football fans, like they're as passionate as like Eagles fans, maybe even more
And
so.
there's no professional football really around.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a big thing.
so when they're into it and you've got the money behind it, some booster has this in their home
Hmm.
Yeah,
probably already.
I would say you could probably sell it for. Does it work? Does it say if it works?
It does not. The description literally only says, as is, must come, best offer. So, Shuddy, what do you think?
No, it does not work. I'm gonna still say that that's probably $13,000.
What would you even plug that into if it worked?
You would have
It'd be
this
just
is
your
for
backyard.
somebody who has a massive room or man cave, and they have an electrician come in and wire it
Oh.
so this is mounted on the wall and actually works.
Oh, my Christ.
Shuddy's guess is pretty. You said 13.
Yes.
I'll go 8,000.
Ooh, Jeff, you went down too low. Shuddy boy, those rules you hate so much just knocked out Jeff's chances of tying. It is $12,345. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, good. I knew Shuddy's guess was good.
So, I mean, I'm going to show this is not an exact example but like this is the gym of a football player in his home. So the person that has this kind of money and a room this gigantic is the person who does that.
Gotcha.
Wait, is that a fan or is that a former player?
That's probably
It's probably a chick
Max
he doinked.
Crosby's gym.
Oh, nice.
From when he posted the Instagram of him playing basketball. But guys, I'm not hurt like the Raiders are saying I am.
All right, well, we've got 2 items left, and we're just playing for funsies because Shuddy already won.
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
So, Jeff,
Shuddy
since
can take a knee.
there's no stakes anymore, you can guess first on this headless animatronic Beethoven. Now, this says,
This is fucking creepy.
if the description is to be believed, it's an original animatronic Beethoven dog puppet from the Beethoven movies. The head was sold separately in an auction in the early 2000s, and at this point, no one knows where it went. I'm willing to deliver the puppet for extra cost. Otherwise, it's located in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. So this is the headless corpse of a Beethoven animatronic puppet. I didn't even know that. I've never seen Beethoven or any of its 5,000 sequels, but I always assumed it was a real dog. But it was a robot.
Sure it was in some scenes, but I'm sure I never knew there was a puppet in there, but I haven't seen it since I was a kid, so. And I really wasn't interested in it because I was too old. That was one of those family movies because my sister was the right age for it.
Well, Jeff, what would you pay for the rest of Beethoven's robot corpse?
I would not pay shit. I think this guy's asking for. I'll go $50.
And Shuddy.
$750.
All right, Shuddy boy fills Jeff's mouth with more piss.
What?
This guy wants $1,000.
Yeah, what a fucking psychopath.
All right, final item on
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Jeff, we'll give you the dum-dum prize again. You can bid first. This just says mezzanine for sale was used for laser tag. So I'm having a hard time figuring out what exactly is for sale. There's a picture of a ramp. There's a picture of...
So all of that.
Even
that
this weird...
whole
The whole thing.
Like the fake
No,
tree
no,
in the middle?
I would say not the tree, but everything else, like all the metal,
Yeah, like
like
the
that metal
platforms.
walkway and the platforms.
So it's like a catwalk
Yeah,
in square form. It's a 2-story one, so you need the ramp to get up it. And
sick.
it is sick. Like that's some like it comes up from time to time on the show where we talk about like if we had billionaire money, we would do cool things, not like these fucking dorks that just hoard their money and don't do anything cool with it. You know, like a mansion with water slides woven in and out of it, trampoline room, fucking, you know.
You contribute a lot more to that conversation than I do. You got a lot of fucking weird things you would buy if you were rich.
But this just added another item to it. Like my very own giant laser tag room. God, that would be sick. We gotta get a laser tag day on the books, Jeff.
I've only played laser tag once, but I'm down. It's not Galupi's graduation party. Oh, what did we do? Or not graduation party, bachelor party. Did we do? We never did. Never mind. Yeah, I don't. Me and you've never played laser tag, right?
No, I don't think I've played since I was like in 8th grade or something. But I'd love to play again. I remember really enjoying it. We could just murk the fuck out of some stupid little kids.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not that confident. I feel like stupid little kids might murk the fuck out of me.
No, they know how to fuck us up in Fortnite.
Oh, I built a ramp really quick and blocked your bullets.
Yeah, build in here, shit. This is fucking no build mode. This is real life. I'm gonna fuck you up. So I guess if you are a billionaire and you want to start the groundwork on your very own laser tag room, you would buy this. Otherwise, I don't know. Like, maybe you own a Dave & Buster's. I don't know who the market for this is, but the person selling it says you could also use it for other things like storage. It's
a lot of like material, a lot of metal. It's got to be expensive.
Yeah. So, Jeff, what do you think? What does this person want to unload this for?
I'll go 15,000.
Shuddy.
How much did you say, Jeff? 15?
Yeah, that was my guess. Yeah.
I'll say 8,000.
Shuddy. Sweep of the bonus
Dominating me.
items. $5,500.
Oof.
Yep. Well, there you go, everybody. That was the most recent installment of
Weird fucking Facebook shit.
Took it on the chin. Jesus.
And now we got to wrap up with our weekly
NFL fucking pick.
Damn.
Kevin getting dangerously close to being mathematically eliminated and having to do some sort of punishment.
You chodes.
Kevin went 2-4 this week. Jeff and I both went 4-2.
Fuck.
Rams beat the Falcons. Panthers beat the Bucks. The Giants beat the Cowboys.
Bucks beat the Panthers.
Bucks did beat the Panthers. You're right. So Kevin went 3-3. My mistake.
Yes.
And we went 3-3.
It appears my plan to beat you guys isn't working.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, you're falling behind schedule here.
At least this week is a wash.
Why is this week this week is a wash, but you're running out of runway.
Well, whatever. Tried to fucking cheat me on one, Shuddy.
I got your back, Kevin.
Yep, and it was
Our special guest saved me.
Who knows if I'll be around to do that again.
the Giants beat the Cowboys, which blows my mind.
Was I right on that?
We all were right on that.
Oh.
We all picked the Eagles to beat the Commanders. That didn't happen. Broncos beat the Chargers, and the Steelers beat the Ravens. So it was a wash of a week, 3-3. Kevin is at 50-46. I am at 56-40. Jeff, you're at 57-39.
All right,
One
well,
game ahead.
let's get into this. What are we doing?
Los Angeles asshole Rammers versus the Carolina Panthers. I'm taking the Rams.
Well, that means I have to take the Panthers.
Oh, Gavin, I'll take in the Rams too.
Green Bay Fudge Packers versus the Chicago Bears. I'm taking the Packers.
Damn it. I like the Packers too.
Well, I like the Bears.
Every other game besides Rams Panthers is like a toss up according to the betting odds. So
Buffalo Bills versus Jacksonville Jaguars.
Who did you take in that last one, Jeff?
He took the Packers.
yeah, I'm gonna take the T-bones here, the Bills.
Yeah, I will too.
So will I.
You poser, Shuddy.
Eagles versus the San Francisco 69ers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm taking the Birds.
69ers.
This might be the only game I don't bet. I'll take the Eagles. It's a tough one though.
Los Angeles Chargers versus the New England Patriots. I'm on the Patriots.
Same. LA can make some movies, but sports, guys got to take a back seat.
I'll take the Chargers.
And the Houston Texans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm taking the Texans.
Then I'm taking the Steelers. This is my big week. Mark my words.
Man. If I was a guest next episode, for sure, I'm probably going to be here, but we'll know. Who knows? We could actually cover this next week since this is the Monday night wild card game.
Well, you got D&D
is it
next
Monday
week.
night?
Yeah.
Then we won't pick that one yet. Then we'll only pick the 5.
All right.
And that'll be a next week pick.
That works for me. Speaking of next week, don't forget, you're not going to want to miss it. We are back in D&D land. Dungeon Master
wait.
Alex Wilson is back.
Wait a second. Then we're not going to do the NFL pick that. That would be the most fucking.
Oh, no. We'll have to either do it at the very beginning or at the very end.
We'll cram it into the fucking Easter egg.
All right. Fair enough. Let's just put it right in the middle. Just stop the game.
Alex is like, oh no, you guys get cornered by a jock. He's asking you about the football games coming this week. You must solve his sports riddle before advancing to the next task. But yeah, Alex is back. He's got our character sheets locked and ready, and our friend and yours, Dom, will be there, and maybe good old G Money, the cocksucker, will be able to join us.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Great.
We'll see. But Jeff, thanks for being our special guest. Make sure everybody go out there and you buy that Dookie Boys Cock Zit cream.
Yeah, I really need the money. Please.
And thank you all for listening. If you need more MSPH in your life, please check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. It has been going for 8 years, I believe now, and that entire 8-year vault of content is available when you sign up. So even if you're a newbie, you can go back and listen to it all. We're getting dangerously close to our 420th Patreon podcast, which is kind of crazy.
I saw that Fermi, the Pooh Man, went back and listened to the first Patreon episode.
Yeah, it's always interesting getting those notifications of people going back and starting at the beginning and listening through again. So it's a bargain. It's a bargain. And all the stuff on the $10 tier that we do is spectacular stuff. Like, just try it out. Just try it out for a month. Prove me wrong. Maybe I'm talking shit. Maybe I'm right. So check it out, patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. If you want to get one of these John Cooper posters, the Etsy store is back open. Etsy.com/shop/John Cooper movie. And you can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Johnny Boy.
At Jeffro Records.
And at MSPH Podcast. And at John Cooper Movie. Jeff, what else do you have to promote while you're here?
Oh, yeah. I will be firing up Outkick Bets podcast after being off the last couple weeks. due to the holidays and a sickness. But we're doing a wild card preview, talking about some of the games that, or all of the games that we just discussed in the NFL Pick Them. Got a couple guests coming by, one that you know, David Troy, and one that's returning who hasn't been on this entire season, Scott Martin. So check that out. Outkick Bets, NFL playoffs, only a few more NFL podcasts left for the year, or for the season.
Yeah, do it up. And don't forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. All right, everybody, thanks again for listening. And until next time, something.